Welcome to the Star Nations Space Company video. We provide sovereign, Indigenous-led space data intelligence. The Canadian space economy is booming, with total industry revenue projected to quadruple by 2035. The Canadian government is committing to a 56% space budget increase over the next decade. Furthermore, the 5% federal procurement set-aside is mandatory on eligible federal contracts, boosting Indigenous procurement to over $2 billion by 2027. Our unfair advantage rests on three pillars: mandatory Indigenous procurement enabled by our CCIB certification, uncompromised national security by meeting Department of National Defence requirements, and 100% Canadian data sovereignty. This creates a defensible, non-competitive entry point into federal requests for proposals. Our process involves taking commercial data as input, processing it through a formalized Memorandum of Understanding with Think on Inc. using Canadian cloud analytics, and outputting finished intelligence through federal contracts. Our key distinction is focusing on value-added intelligence, using AI analytics to generate finished reports instead of simple raw data resale. Our beachhead is the Department of National Defence, targeting intelligence reports and raw data provision. We also target federal agencies like the Canadian Coast Guard and RCMP for maritime domain awareness and Arctic monitoring. Prime contractors can also fulfill their Indigenous procurement obligations by subcontracting with us. We operate a fully sovereign data supply chain, from raw data ingestion from satellites to storage in a sovereign vault, proprietary AI processing within the sovereign boundary, and secure delivery of finished intelligence to the DND. This ensures all processed intelligence remains under domestic jurisdiction. Our proprietary AI scales efficiently, meaning the cost to run models on new data drops exponentially. This leads to rapidly expanding, high margins in value-added intelligence, projected to reach 75% by year 3. Star Nations Space Company meets all the eligibility and data security requirements. Competitors have scale, but structurally fail the sovereign data and Indigenous procurement tests required for these specific federal mandates. Our Phase 1 action plan starts with finalizing the Master Service Agreement for Sovereign Cloud Infrastructure in March. Key milestones include closing the first DND contract by June 30th and achieving operational break-even by Q4 2026. Our leadership includes Jason Carter, CEO and founder, leading strategy, DND relationships, and fundraising. Our strategic ecosystem includes Think on Inc. as a strategic partner for the Phase 1 VAR pilot. We also have external compliance operations for legal and security clearance support. Our financial projections show revenue growing from $250,000 in 2026 to $3.5 million by 2028, with a net income of $1.35 million in 2028. A key insight is that our customer acquisition cost is exceptionally low due to the non-competitive entry point provided by the 5% mandate. We are seeking $150,000 in seed funding. This will cover working capital and hiring, data acquisition pilots, Think on infrastructure setup, legal and compliance, and security clearance preparation. This seed round runs parallel to a submitted non-dilutive ideas grant application. Phase 2 focuses on completing sovereign infrastructure. We plan to reinvest year 2 and 3 profits to establish the capital baseline for the EAGLE-SAT-1 orbital sensor project by 2028. The ultimate goal is a fully sovereign data supply chain, delivering high-speed internet and STEM opportunities to Indigenous communities.